Fall is harvest time, and the Randy Jacks are formidable hunters. Winter is a time for quiet reflection, but there is much going on under the blanket of snow and ice. When spring comes around again, I can only hope that the winter has been kind to old friends both above and below the water.
What a Catch is inviting people to come on a fishing trip with me. That's what I do. I'm a professional fisher. I fish around the world. I chase big game fish. It could be an Atlantic salmon, taimen. It could be a big sailfish. You never know from week to week. So I want people to travel along with me and experience the culture and the food. And I go off to these remote places, and you get the feeling that no one else has ever walked where you're walking. And you get to fish in pristine wilderness. What a catch.
Life on the water started at an early age for me. No better way to earn your sea legs than posting water in your playpen out at sea. I had a love affair with bugs from an early age. I would go camping and hunt them down under the rocks nearby. In the later years, I grew to love mayflies and their life cycles. I was fascinated. My grampy would sit me on his knee and sing to me. He showed me all the wonders that living off the grid had to offer. Visits to the cottage were magical times of discovery. The years go by so fast, and the seasons blur one into the next. Nature is so predictable, but destiny is not. I celebrate the return of the mayflies and go brook trout fishing with Vince. He reminds me so much of my grandfather.
You got him! Good man! Wow! Good job. It's huge! Look, he's doing circles around us.
The fishing is almost too easy because the brookies are drunk on mayflies. They're eating with their mouths wide open and their eyes wide shut. Evidently, I like a little challenge in my life. The more difficult the challenge, the more rewarding the trophy.
And the Mickey fin.
It's a good fly.
Yeah. That's one of our best flies right there.
Yes, indeed. I'm gonna do a double hitch.
The Portland Creek hitch.
The hitch. Put a hitch onto her.
Yeah.
Okay, there's the hitch now.
That's it.
I'm gonna start close and work my way out.
Yep.
Raise my rod tip and drag it across. Now, why do you love brook trout so much?
Well, brook trout fishing, in here, we have so many brook trout that it's fantastic, when you can cast out and hook into one of these big brookies, because there's so many.
Is it about, it's because you get to see so many, you cast at them?
Yeah, that's right. What happens is that right now we got a mayfly hatch on, and there's all kinds of fish around, but of course right now it's windy. But the idea is that when they go for the mayflies, you cast over them and you hook them.
Well, I thought you were going to tell me you like the brook trout because they've got such great personalities. They're very playful. They look beautiful with all their markings, the gold and red dots, and they'll take mice on the surface, and surface action is so much fun, and they've got their little white booty spats on.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And they're a strong fighter.
Yeah. Well, that's a good description.
You know what I think I'm going to do? I fish with this, I covered that a little bit. I know the fish are there.
Yeah.
I want to freak them out a little bit. I've got a big old mouse pattern that's probably far too large for these fish.
Try that too.
But I'm going to put it on because I think it would be fun to watch it go across the water, and maybe because they're playful, they'll come up and check it out.
Yeah, that's right.
I like a Ziploc bag because I'm not very tall, and you know what happens? My fly boxes, when I'm waiting, end up in the water.
Oh, yeah.
So with a Ziploc baggie, my flies don't get waterlogged before I want them to get wet. So here we go. Look at this. Oh my, oh my, oh my. And it has, the body is hitched.
Yeah,
so it'll move through the water,
just
like it's swimming to the next island.
Big old mouse.
Big old mouse, bigger than a mustache, this one is. The maiden voyage.
Oh. Did he take it? Did he, huh?
You know, close. Close, he's just right there. Come on, take it, buddy. He is a big fish. Oh, he took it! Woo-hoo! Took it on the mouse, got the mouse! Boy, they'll eat bait fish and mice patterns and little crustaceans and dry flies and eggs from other fish. Boy, they just eat. Wow, this is gonna be a good sized fish. Oh, he's going out to sea. Woohoo, hang on. Wow.
I believe that's a pike, isn't it?
No, man, it's so big you think it's a pike, but it's actually a brookie. Oh!
That was a big trout.
Oh!
That was a biggie.
Oh! Oh no, I'm not gonna sleep tonight. I lost a record fish.
You know what?
High five.
There's more than that there.
Oh my Lord, that's exciting. Wow. Oh my gosh, he was so big we thought it was a pike.
Right there.
Oh, this place is polluted with big brookies. Oh, he's behind it. What big teeth you have. The better to eat you with, my dear. Yahoo! Yee-hee-hee! Ah, I lost another one!
You lost it!
Oh, I'm not getting the hook into them. Did you see that take? It was like a washing machine.
Came right at it.
Drove it down. Oh, wow. Oh my God, my knees are all a-shaking. Woo! Okay, I got him.
Not a care in the world. Great company and great fishing.
I'm gonna bring it right over to you, fishing buddy. Will you, will you take that one off for me?
Yep.
Okay, that's a beauty. Let's take this fly out. Thanks for the fun, fish. And away she goes. I got her.
You got her?
Yeah. I think she's kind of in shock that she's had this experience.
You might have to just work them out a little bit.
There she goes.
God.
It was a time of renewal. Nature is cyclical. The life cycle of the mayfly is fascinating and I would argue very noteworthy. Taxonomists classify the mayfly as ephemeroptera. Ephemero, which means short-lived, and ptera, which means winged. I think we are short-lived as well. When the nose of the trout breaks the surface, this usually means that trout are feeding on adult mayflies or other adult insects, such as emergers. A more deliberate, gulping rise form indicates that mayflies are about to fly away. Gulping trout have their heads momentarily out of the water as they try to grab the mayfly before it flies off. Trout will porpoise when they're searching for food, and they'll move very quickly across the surface of the water. When feeding subsurface, a trout will produce a bulge rise form. The sipping or dimpling rise form, where the trout takes flies with audible gulps, are where the trout is feeding on insects that lie flush with the water surface. Once again, spring has given rise to summer, a time for play, and nothing is more playful than a smallmouth bass. Hot summer days while enjoying popsicles on the deck of the cottage, swinging away the hours. Cooling down the old-fashioned way by taking to the water is your best bet to escape the midday heat. Wetting a line or hunting down frogs as you drift along the shoreline, becoming ever more curious about the world under the water. Every day is a huckleberry fin adventure. It's time to wave the flag and surrender to move to a more seaworthy craft before you end up in the cold abyss where smallmouth bass will nibble on your toes.
Here, I can be your assistant.
Thank you, Kathryn.
It is still quite cool first light, and like the bass, we haven't warmed up yet. As soon as the sun comes over the hill and warms the water, the bass will warm our hearts by taking our offering of the orange glass ghost.
Pop that one.
Oh my gosh, you're reeling it in to change the fly.
Yeah, he just hit just about 10 feet below the
Oh,
surface.
he wanted a little more speed, this guy. Oh my gosh, isn't that the way it works? Wow.
Yeah. Well,
What a beauty.
first fish of the day that gets us started, but they're queuing on the herring, eh? So the herring are running about 40, 50 feet. Trout are below the herring and the bass are above.
Geez, merry-go-round. I'll hold on to you. That's okay.
Never fails.
Saved your life.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's good fun. Bringing it in to change the lure and then
Having the
we got
bass
a beauty.
hit. Now there's, yeah. It's so unusual, that guy there, he's suspended about 20 feet of water over 100 feet deep.
I remember as a young girl going to the cottage and picking blueberries with my grandfather, and we'd walk in the woods and he'd tell me, that's where I had my introduction, really. These plants, don't eat these ones, but these ones you can eat. And we'd walk along and he'd tell me stories, and we'd pick blueberries, and then the time would go far too quickly. Next thing you know, my bowl was full, And he'd say, come on back, I'm gonna make you some pancakes, some blueberry pancakes.
Oh.
So we'd go back to the cottage, and I'd sit in a wicker chair and wait for the pancakes to be ready to flip. And sometimes he'd make them into special shapes, sailboats and hearts. And,
very entertaining.
Yes, and then it would be time to mow the lawn. And he had this tractor with a little carriage in the back, and he'd put me in the carriage in the back, and I'd get towed around and just have a grand time. And, that was a little emotional for me. I didn't realize that going back in memory lane was going to bring a tear to my eye, but I have to tell you, I guess I miss my grandpa, and being out in cottage country is bringing back all those memories, those great memories.
That's a perfect example of the lakeland cottage country memories are the finest.
Yeah.
And the special moments.
He'd set up a hammock for me, and I'd sit out there and flip through my Nancy Drew book and read Nancy Drew out in the fresh air on the hammock. And early morning going swimming.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that now. I think the water's far too cold. Oh, I'm getting all teary. Well, maybe we'll catch a fish and I'll
take your mind off of it.
Make some new memories, right?
Ah, rekindle the old ones. Yeah. The ghosts get friendlier.
Yeah. Oh.
The summer days getting shorter is a sure sign of fall. We play cards in the evening and tell fishing stories around the fire. The fire burns red-orange like the many trees in cottage country. The trees are ablaze with color. It's harvest time, and all of nature is preparing for the long winter ahead. It's my favorite time of the year. I was even practicing a sort of catch and release back then, to my dog's delight.
Well, John, fishing in the fall has got to be my favorite time of year. Yeah, this is pretty sweet in here.
Pike are found in sluggish streams and shallow, weedy places and lakes, as well as cold, clear, rocky waters. Pike are typically ambush predators. They lie in wait for prey, holding perfectly still for long periods of time. They exhibit remarkable acceleration as they strike. This fish has a distinctive habit of catching its prey sideways in its mouth, killing it, immobilizing it with its sharp teeth, and then turning the prey lengthwise to swallow it whole. If you're not paying attention, next thing you know, it's winter. A time for quiet contemplation. And what better place to reflect than in an ice hut with whomever you want to share the day with?
Hello.
Hey, guys.
Hi, Kathryn.
Hey, how's it going?
Not too bad. Not too bad. How are you making out over there?
It's a little slow over there,
Yeah.
so I thought I'd come over and see how you guys are making out.
Well, better now that you're here. It's black flies, horse flies, and then the snow flies.
I asked Lori and Randy for a rain check a few weeks ago because the ice conditions weren't up to snuff. I don't mind being cold, but cold and wet is a deal breaker.
There he
Here
is.
he goes.
There he is.
Oh, I got a fish on! Fish on!
All right, Lori. All right. Finally.
Wow.
that's a beauty.
He's putting a nice bend in that rod.
Got a
Yeah.
little weight to him there.
It's a scrappy little devil.
Dude.
We just needed a good cold snap, and here we are, enjoying all 4 fishing seasons at the cottage.
Nice. What a gorgeous
Nice
fish.
little trout.
Now, are you guys having trout for dinner or are we releasing?
He's a little guy. I think we'll let him grow so he can be a bigger fish.
Gorgeous. Okay, let's do that.
Okay, we'll go for the release here now. There we go.
There he is.
Yay!
Give him a little push. There he's finding his way down through the ice. It takes him a little while to go through. Right on. Perfect.
He'll be back to play another day. Lake trout,
Excellent.
light, clean environment. This is a pristine lake, and they're a beautiful breed of lake trout in here.
You're all chatty now that you caught a fish. Huh?
Yeah.
No kidding.
There's not much I like better than catching fish,
Prove a point.
especially if it's in good company.
I'll tell you what, let's catch another one. I like
Yes.
that.
All right,
Yes,
I'll
let's
get some
give it a
more
go.
bait, and we'll go right back to it here.
You got it.
I'm going to drop this one down.
Let's lock him out. He's obnoxious, man.
There we go.
Yeehaw!
Finally.
Each season has something wonderful to offer, and I'm grateful for the lessons learned over the years about nature and nurture. I can't say enough about how important it is to spend time with young people in the great out of doors. Winter panfish, spring brookies, summer bass, and fall Randy pike. I love them all. But God knows there is a lot of water to fish, and I worry that I won't be afforded enough seasons to fish them all. But I'm sure gonna try.